Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome back to the next episode for What's on the Menu. Today, I'm going to make quesadillas the easy way, okay? I'm going to make them in the microwave, but you can totally do it on a stovetop with like a skillet and warm it up, and it tastes a lot better. But I'm going to show you how to do this a quick and easy way. You can do this to make a meal or just like kind of a bigger snack if you're kind of hungry. But yeah, so today the ingredients that I have chosen are some corn tortillas, an avocado, I love avocado, some salsa, a little bit of cheese, and some black beans, okay? If you want to add like some chicken or some beef, ground beef, steak, whatever kind of protein you want to add, you can totally do that. I opted for no meat on this one, but obviously you can do whatever you like. So, and this one's a little, I gotta go from the middle. So, as always, before you start cooking, throw on some gloves, wash your hands, make sure that there's nothing, make sure your work area is sanitary, okay? So I've done all that. I'm going to start with 2 tortillas. I'm going to put one on a plate just to start, and then I'm going to do cheese first, okay? Cheese only just to start off because we really want that to be melty, okay? So I'm going to take a little bit of cheese, and I'm just going to put it all over one of my tortillas. Just a little bit. I don't like a whole lot of cheese, but if you like your quesadilla super cheesy, then, this is all what you like on your quesadilla, so you can do it however you want. I'll show you mine. I'll just put a little tiny bit, just to cover, okay? And then I'm going to put this in the microwave for like 10 seconds. Let's see. Really quick, just to give it a little bit of a melt before I start adding on my other toppings. I'm going to go like 10 more seconds. That really didn't do anything. It looked exactly the same. Oh, and I also have a jalapeno. And I'm going to show you what I do to cut up a jalapeno. Spicy thing. Take caution. All right. Now we're melting. Now we're getting somewhere. Okay. So now I'm going to add my other ingredients. The only thing I'm going to hold off on is the avocado because, I don't know, microwaved avocado just seems kind of gross to me, so I'm going to wait to add that. But I am going to add a little bit of salsa. Or, I'm going to do my black beans first. So I've already drained and rinsed these because I got canned black beans. So I drained a little bit of the liquid and I rinsed them with some water just so they taste a little bit more fresh. And I'm just going to sprinkle them around my little quesadilla. Okay. Then I'm going to add a little bit of my salsa. Just anywhere, all around. I went for medium salsa because I like a little bit of spice. Okay, now I'm going to cut up my avocado first because I want to cut up the jalapeno last. I don't even want to deal with the jalapeno until I am completely ready to go because it's spicy. And if you touch like the inside of a jalapeno, if you touch some of the seeds and then you happen to touch your face or your eyes, you can get a spice burn. It'll hurt really bad. So I'm going to leave the jalapeno until I am ready to go. So I'm going to cut my avocado. The way that I like to do it is to just cut it in half. And you kind of feel for the pit and then just go around, all around the pit, being very careful. Staff could help you if you really need avocado. Then I am going to only use like a fourth of it because I don't need that much avocado in my life. I mean, it's delicious, but just for me. So I'm just going to cut the amount that I want to eat. So I'm just kind of cutting down. And I think I'm going to do just slices today. So that'll be good. And then I'm going to wait because I'm going to put my avocado on last. I just wanted to make sure everything was cut because when I just wanted to do that before I cut up my jalapeno. So now normally to cut up a jalapeno, I would use a cutting board, but today I don't want to do that. I literally I want to be able to throw away everything that the jalapeno touches. So I'm going to put on gloves because that way I can just throw them away when I'm done and I don't even have to worry about like touching my face or touching my eyes. Really, you shouldn't be touching any of those areas anyways because we're cooking and with Corona, but this will just make sure my skin is safe. So to cut up a jalapeno, I'm going to cut off, so there's like the little stem here, and I actually got this jalapeno from the Little City Garden, so shout out to horticulture. Thank you so much for this beautiful jalapeno. So I'm going to cut off the top, and I'm going to cut off the bottom. Okay, those go off to the side. Then for me today, I want like rounds, like jalapeno, just little slices. So I'm going to cut little rounds of jalapeno. All right, now we're getting to some seeds. Okay, the seeds of a jalapeno are like the spiciest part of it. So I'm just going to take my knife, and I'm just going to scrape them out because I don't want to eat the seeds. They're a little too spicy for me. So I'm going to scrape them all out. Cool, let's see, got that one out. And I'm just going to be really careful because I am using a knife. So I want to be mindful of that I'm not like cutting my fingers, that I'm just getting the jalapeno ready. So staff may need to help with this part if you decide to tackle a jalapeno. You could also get like a jar of jalapenos. I like the fresh ones because they're delicious. But if you didn't want to deal with all of the de-seeding process, you could buy just like a jar of them. So just keep working until you get all of the seeds out. It's a lot less spicy without the seeds. And then I'm just putting the ones that I know are done and have no seeds, I am just putting them off to the side. Like honestly, as I'm talking here right now, like I can feel the spiciness like coming off of them. This looks so good. And I like spicy things. But I'm not trying to have too many seeds right now. But hey, if you want super spicy, then leave the seeds. That's totally up to you. All right, that should be good. I'll be good with just 3 of these little slices. But it's always good to have gloves because that way you know it's 100% safe. So I'm going to just place those little jalapenos. So here, I'll kind of show you what, I guess I took all the seeds out. So this is what it looks like when you take all the seeds out of it. Well, here. That one has no seeds. But here's what the inside of the jalapeno looks like with seeds. So the seeds are kind of spicy. So that's why I have opted out. So I'm just going to place those on there. And then I'm going to take these gloves off because I don't want to contaminate anything else. They're going into the garbage. And now this is going to go back in the microwave for another 10 seconds. Cheese has probably gotten a little bit cold. That's good. Just warm it up a little bit. Okay. Now, I'm going to add my avocado. So my avocado is pretty ripe. So I can just kind of peel away the skin, like it just peels right off. See that? It's really just peeling right off. So I've got some nice slices. And then I'm going to put them on my quesadilla. Just anywhere. See, maybe another one. 2 slices. I love avocado, so looks good. Okay, and then on my other tortilla, I'm gonna put a little bit of cheese on top of the avocado because that's gonna act as the glue for my other tortilla. I'm gonna take that, put it on, and then this is gonna go in the microwave for another 10 seconds, just so that everything kind of gets to know each other. I would recommend not using a paper plate like me. That's all I have here. If that's all you have, it works, but I think it's not the best option. If you have like a real plate, use that. All right, maybe 10 more seconds. Really make sure everything is melted. And then with this, I'm just going to put it off to the side. And this whole thing is going to go in the garbage. That way I don't even have to deal with it. All right, and here is my final product, quesadilla. Show you a little close up. Kind of see all the goodness in between. I am going to take a new knife. Hopefully this works. To try it out. I'm going to cut it so it's a little easier to eat. Cut it into 4ths. And let's see how this tastes. It looks really good. Wow. So easy, quick little snack. But you know what? I didn't really get a jalapeno in there. That's kind of a ripoff. Let's see. I need a bite, at least one bite with a jalapeno in it. Otherwise, what was it all for? Oh man, I can feel the heat. Adds the perfect amount of just like a little hint of spiciness. That is so good. Again, shout out to the Little City Garden horticulture program. That is such a good jalapeno. This was super easy, and you could add whatever you want. If you don't like avocado, take the avocado out. If you want pepper jack cheese, I think that would be great. So it's really just whatever you think would be good in your quesadilla. So if you guys make any quesadillas at your house, send me a picture. If you make them on the stovetop, like you're going to be extra fancy, I would love to see that too. Take a picture, send it to me. Show me what you guys came up with. Thank you for watching. And tomorrow we have a new video called Cardio Conversations. So basically I'm going to pull 3 strips of paper out of a jar, and it'll either have some exercise on it or just something to get some conversations flowing. You could journal about it, you could write it, or you could talk about it out loud. And then everybody take a picture of you guys doing the exercise or doing the talk about it. Give me a little summary about what you talked about. And then I'll bring something over to kind of make everybody smile. So that's tomorrow. And then, of course, Zumba. So everybody have a great rest of your day. Thanks for watching.